name's Tony Luongo, artist and co-founder of Smile, Create, Repeat. In this demonstration video, we're going to be doing a drawing of this skull in two different poses or two different angles in preparation for a watercolor painting we're going to be doing. There's a link in the description for the photos if you'd like to follow along. Alright, let's have fun and let's get started. Thank you. Alright, I have my F Kimberly and I sharpened it with a razor just to get that long point, just for something different. And there'll be a link in the description below taking you to a blog post where you can see how to do that. It's really just shave it down with a sharp razor blade, but there's a little more information on there, so that'll be in the description. So you see the photo there that we're going to work from, and we're just going to basically, I'm going to start out by getting the shape very roughly in here. It's almost like, what is that? Almost like a triangle. Right, you got this edge, and then if you go back this way, that would be a triangle, and then you cut it off here. And you have this part here, the jaw. That comes up, this part. And you want to get this as, well, it's your drawing, so you do whatever you want. But I'm going to try to make this fairly accurate, I think. And this F pencil, this is kind of like a middle density. So you have the H's are harder, the B's are softer. This is kind of in the middle. And that's about where the teeth are. And you want to pay attention to, so what I'm doing here, we're going to be doing, this is a pencil drawing, of course. This is a pencil drawing. This is the pencil drawing for, I'm going to be doing a watercolor painting over this. And that's not that far away, that's much closer. So maybe that can be the line that goes up this way. Well, let's see this again. A pencil drawing for a watercolor that we're going to be using to finish this. And this kind of goes up, then you have that, and then it comes in with the eye socket, and then it goes out with the cheekbone. This is there. Okay, and since we're here, we got this, and the brow of the nose appears to almost get there, and that comes down there. We have the edge. And this is funny, I've been looking for an anatomically correct skull because I want to do these drawings just to learn about the shape of the skull, and skulls are artsy, I guess. But I saw them on Amazon, and like a full-size human to scale one is $30-something, and I didn't really feel like spending $30 on it. I'm a dad with 3 kiddos, so I have other things to spend $30 on. Not that that's that much, but it's still just something I didn't feel like spending money on. So I didn't, and they have a smaller one. I think it was $15 for a miniature, and that price is a little better, but I also didn't want to spend $15 on a miniature one. So I didn't end up getting it, and then my daughter, she goes, and they took a little trip to Home Depot to see all the Halloween decorations, and she comes home with this decoration skull. Whoa, way off here. This, ugh. That should be over here. Well, I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna leave that. I think that'll be, it's another story. In high school, our art teacher would always say, stop talking while you're trying to draw. So the, whatever, the left or right side of your brain, whichever one it is, can do its job. And it's funny during class, which I'm sure most of you have experienced this, that everyone's talking at the beginning and then all of a sudden you notice there's less and less and less, and that's everyone shifting to the creative side of their brain. It's funny. So so yeah, she comes back, she comes home with this and a skeleton hand, and I think this toy skull was $5, and yeah, so here we are. So we'll thank her for that. So thank you, Alex. And here we go. Yep, and that's bigger. And that goes up like that. And that's the back of the cranium here. And this goes more vertical. And there's a bump. I do not know what all the names of these are. All the planes of the skull. There's some artists that like to know all that or think it's important, and that's fine with them if they want to learn all that. I'm not interested in learning all the muscles and planes of the skull. I think I'd rather spend that time painting or drawing or playing with my kids. And not to judge. I'm not saying that they shouldn't or couldn't or can't or whatever. Just saying that's not what I want to do. All right, so that is that one. And I'm going to do something because we have some wacky colors. Where do I want to cut it? I think we'll cut it right here. I don't want to cut too much of the skull I just drew off, but I think that might be interesting. That might not be enough, but we're going to leave it like that. We're going to be back in a second, but I'm going to make it larger. Let's see, actually, maybe we can... I don't want it to bleed off the edge, so I don't want it to be cut off here. Cut off top and bottom, okay. So let's see if we can do that. We'll draw that in real quick and see where that takes us. That is, so if this is here, and this is here. So I'm trying to find the scale, because the eye is going to be, if that's half of the skull, the eye takes up probably maybe a little more than half. So the eye socket would be like that. And that comes down that way. I was just closed one eye to look at this, and now it is not coming back. So this might be a little, this drawing might be a little off for a little bit. Okay, but I also want to get so that and then this, that's up here. Oh man. And I'm trying to make it accurate, but I'm also trying to, nope, that's it. I'm trying to make it accurate. Oh, that's neat how that, look at that. Did it on purpose. How that lines up. So that'll be kind of a distracting juxtaposition, but I think that'll be all right. Then you have the nose is about a little smaller to the top of the teeth. Oh, that's funny too. And where do those teeth go out to? They go out to about middle of the eye. And then that, okay. then you got here. Oh, that's way up there. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going down and to the left. Then you have this, whatever that is. I don't know what that's called. Wherever the gums were, or beats me. See? Oh, I wish I did know all this stuff. Then I wouldn't sound, well, like I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's okay. I don't mind. I don't know everything. I hope that's not a surprise. Just don't tell my wife or kids. They think I know everything. No, they don't. All right, and that here to there, that actually comes up this way. Then here comes in there. That's, yeah, that I can't see. That looks darker there. Then the back of the skull. And a little below these teeth here. Then we have the jawbone. Teeth are here. No, that should have been a little wider. Yeah, so this is gonna, I think this is gonna be an interesting composition. And the colors we have, we got red, no, that wasn't even close. Orange, orange, green, and purple, which is funny because those are very Halloween colors, so I had to pick those for you, and I'll explain why those colors in the watercolor video. And these teeth, I gotta pay attention, hold on. That's that one. And then we have this one. These teeth are smaller, so there's gonna be more there, and then they have a lip, not a lip, but an edge of the plane there. And then it goes down. All right, so there we go. There's the pencil drawing of the skulls, getting ready for our watercolor art. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching this one.